All right, welcome back to Inside the Cage. I'm your host, Brady Johnson. Here with me, as always, the man, the myth, the legend, the brother of Cowboys tight end, Jake Ferguson. How are you doing today, Benny?
I'm doing all right, man. A little late night
It is it is a little late night, but that's where the best shows happen. Is the late nights.
Sometimes,
Some
sometimes, sometimes.
sometimes. Maybe I should take these off.
Oh God, man, you look like Cam Newton with those on. You're wearing the random ass Cam Newton jersey that he would wear. Like you got the random. The only thing you're missing
Hey,
is that stupid hat he wears.
hey, I'm a Steelers fan, but I'm repping our boy Nick Emenwari.
Yep. Some major news just hit. Connor Liu, the center from Auburn, is declaring for the draft.
Oh,
Yeah, I thought it was legitimately going to be just Jake Slaughter from Florida in
oh
this
wow,
draft. But
wow.
Connor Liu, he tore his ACL early in the season. Uh, man, like you think of like Tyler Linderbaum, Tyler Biotish. You think of who's that kid, Frazier.
Yep.
You think of, I mean, he is up there with them. One of the best.
Mm-hmm.
One of the best. Like just
Cam
pure
Jurgens.
Jurgens. I mean, like just Connor Liu's going to play in the league for 16 years.
And be good too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's going to start for 16 years at center for somebody. I mean, he's a better prospect than Tippmann, than that idiot Whippler, than
Whippler. Yeah. John
John
Michael Smith.
Schmitz.
Yep. I knew
He's
he
a
was about to say that. See, look,
Yeah,
look,
because
look.
all three of those
Connection.
idiots are in the same class.
Connection.
He's a better center prospect. I mean, like than a lot of the guys that he's better than Graham Barton was as an O
Yeah.
lineman.
But Graham Barton also played
He
guard.
was playing tackle and guard, and so that's kind of skewed. But the fact remains, like Connor Liu as a center as an offensive line prospect, he's Travis Frederick. That's what I'm saying. He's Travis Frederick, and that's pretty high praise. I don't think he's a first round pick. I don't even think he's a second round pick. He'll probably go in the third. But just a positional value, and B the Torrey ACL is going to kind of hold some teams back.
I mean, to get him in the third, that's kind of a steal in my opinion.
I mean, it's going to be the medicals, and if that's like something that's now a closed case on, all right, his ACL is good, he's going to be able to play. Like it's not, there's no, they're not going to be scared it's going to rupture
Well,
or
we'll be able to see because if he's good to go, he might be able to do his pro day. If he's good
maybe,
to go.
maybe if I were him, I wouldn't. I'd only weightlift. I mean, and then just do the combine interviews. But
Yep.
I mean, excited, man, excited.
That's him.
Connor Liu's one of my favorite prospects in this draft.
Yeah, he looks promising, and he might, like you said, he might be the center for the next 16 years in the NFL.
16 is just the number that came in my head, but like I don't know if he'll be All Pro, Pro Bowl, but he'll be there.
He's going to be in there with the best, like you said.
Seattle, welcome. Go get yourself your boy. And I'm not
Connor Lee.
lying because I was watching that dude. Like I thought Olu Oluwatimi was their center. Who the heck is their center? It's like Sumnall or something like that.
Oh, they like him. He's a
Oh,
he's a rookie 7th round pick.
came out of nowhere. He's starting at center with Bradford, uh, and then the rest of them. I'm like Seattle, man. Y'all been struggling at center for years. Go get yourself Connor Liu or Jake Slaughter.
Yeah.
But we're not talking about the NFL today. We're not even talking about the draft today. We're talking about the top college football transfer quarterbacks and then a little sprinkling of running backs. The reason is I'm not great with the transfer portal. Um, I don't know a lot of these random wide receivers that are coming out into the portal or O linemen or running backs, or I view them purely off of a draft standpoint pretty much all the
Yeah.
time. So that, but one thing I'm good at is looking at quarterbacks. I've never missed on a quarterback. I lie. God, I've missed on so many of them.
You miss on so many of them.
It's terrible. Didn't miss on Shuck though. I thought Shuck was going to be good. Uh, I
Yeah.
like Dart's been playing well. I liked him. Didn't wasn't a huge Shadur guy. We were right. He fell to the fifth.
Yeah. I
Um,
was right actually, because you
yeah,
were
I was
you.
higher. I had him higher because everybody else had him higher. And I was like, well, He's not going to go in the first.
Oh, he didn't. He went all the way to the 5th round. Like
Yeah.
I thought he shouldn't have got drafted, in my opinion. But another story.
I think he played well enough collegiately to get drafted in the same way that Dylan Gabriel did. But I think the Browns over evaluated both of them.
They're both still not that good, though.
Honestly, 3rd round, where the Browns picked, I would have taken Milroe. But and we'll see with Milroe. Milroe, we'll see. I don't think I've missed on him quite yet.
I think he just needs to develop. He needs to sit another couple of years, maybe 2 more years, behind Sam Darnold, and then you'll see.
We'll see.
But like we said, this is not no NFL show right now. This is the transfer portal. The 2 recent transfer portal leads I want to talk about is Anthony Calandria from UNLV, just popped in the portal yesterday, and Alonzo Barnett from JMU, who also just popped into the transfer portal. Where do you think both of these guys potentially could go? Especially a guy like Anthony Calandria, who's been at Virginia, then went to UNLV, and now is in his 2nd stint in the portal.
I think this is going to be a lot of wait and see with a lot of these guys, because it's going to be oversaturated with quarterback talent. I mean, Barnett could have stayed at JMU and started for him next season. Calandria, I mean, he got benched at UNLV, or no, he played most of the year. Was he there last year? From Virginia.
Finley got benched at UNLV, and they started Calandria. Calandria has been the starter all year.
So I think this is going to be a lot of wait and see. And that's what I would tell if I were an agent of any of these quarterbacks that are not named Dylan Raiola, DJ Lagway, or
Sam Levitt, Rocco Becht.
Sam Levitt, Rocco Becht, or that. I mean, that's pretty much it.
I would say Byron Brown maybe, and the guy from Old Dominion.
I would be saying sit and wait, because what teams are going to do, there's going to be openings. People are going to get frustrated and leave. People are going to start getting outplayed by freshmen, and they're going to leave. If I were the agent of Calandria or of Barnett, I'm gonna look at him and go, listen, Lagway is going to go where he's going to go. Let's say Lagway goes LSU. Raiola, let's see where he goes. He goes Florida or something. Okay, who are the quarterbacks that have left for the draft where there are definite openings? We're looking at Indiana. Indiana's a possibility. You could try to go and steal a spot at Oregon. That's a possibility. But if I have a senior quarterback there's going to be a junior quarterback that's going to be a senior that has no eligibility left, that's in the portal, I'm telling them, if you want to play this year, you have to wait, and you have to see what happens.
Yeah.
You have to see where the big guys go, and then you have to just go and snipe it. Like, if I were Calandria's guy, listen, do you like staying on the West Coast or do you want to go east? If you want to go to the East Coast, Florida State, they might have an opening.
I can see a Calandria going to Iowa State after losing Rocco Becht.
Potentially. It's just, does Iowa State's not one of those schools, because the portal's just now blowing up within the past 3 years.
Yeah.
And Rocco Becht's been there for the past 3 years. It's like, all right, Rocco has been their stone this entire time. Are they going to go with a freshman? Are they going to go into the portal? This is new ground for them, where they're now going to have to pay somebody to come and play football for them instead of having the guy there. So Calandria, Iowa State's not a bad shout. Florida State, Brock Glenn just entered the portal, and Tommy Castellanos, not Tommy. Is it Tommy?
Yeah, it's Tommy Castellanos. Yeah.
Okay. I was thinking baseball for whatever. He has no eligibility left, even though he's arguing with them. So Florida State would be a pretty good shout for, Lagway, Raiola, Byron Brown. None of them are going to go. Well, Brown might go to Florida State.
No, Brown. I think Brown's going to go to Auburn. He wants to play with what's his name, Golish, who was his head coach. Anyways, so.
But still, if I'm them, I mean, Michigan State just had an opening. Aiden Childs is leaving Michigan State. So if I'm Alonzo Barnett, hey man, Michigan State.
He might go to UCLA though too.
Well, UCLA still got Nico right now. Nico is not a senior.
But we have that conversation the other day.
We
You bring
did.
in Lonzo Barnett. You bring in both. This is what you do. You put them in the spring, play both. Whichever one does good, they start the year. If the starter plays bad, the backup comes in, and then he takes over for the rest of the year.
But I mean, Barnett could go there. Is Virginia Tech's quarterback a senior? Yes, right.
I think he's going. Yep.
Man, I mean,
I could see a guy like Levin go
no,
to Virginia Tech.
Bo Pribula from Missouri and Virginia Tech with James Franklin.
He used to be at Penn State. That makes sense though. So that kind of makes sense because he was a former Penn State quarterback.
I mean, other than that, you got the furry Josh Hoover. He's going to be an interesting name to watch.
All right. Well, I'm gonna break it down into the big names and
break it down. Go ahead.
All right. We know this big name, Dylan Raiola. Where do you think he's gonna go in the portal?
This is a hard one because he's been at Nebraska, and I mean Texas Tech. He could be little Mahomes Jr. for the rest of his career, but it's tough, right? Because it's Nebraska. It's not like he's from Florida and he's playing at a school in Florida. Obviously, he's going to go to FSU or Miami or Florida. No. He's in the middle of buttfuck nowhere. So what makes the best sense for him? Where would he fit?
Where do you think he fits? Like we'll do it like this. What do you think his best fit is, and what would be the surprise team that he goes to?
His best fit might be North Carolina. Be with Belichick. Be with Anthony Patino. Who's their OC? Is it Patino?
Yeah. Bobby Petrino. Bobby Petrino.
Who's Anthony Patino? Bobby Petrino. Bobby Petrino and him, and get pro ready as quickly as possible. Because what did Mahomes had Cliff Kingsbury as his head coach, a pro air raid boy, but a future head coach for the Cardinals and current OC for the Commanders. So go get yourself as pro ready as you can be with North Carolina. I think the surprise would be UNLV. That would be
my fit for him. I think is Miami. You're going to lose Carson Beck. I think if you want to spread the ball down the field like he likes to, you're going to bring back some of these top-notch receivers, especially Tony because he's only a freshman. Yeah. Tony's going to be back. The other receiver, I can't think of his name. The big guy on the outside. Can't think of his name.
Again, I don't remember these people.
CJ Daniels. That's what I'm thinking of. CJ Daniels. He's coming back. He's transferred from LSU. He's coming back this year. I think that's the best fit for me. And the surprise fit to me, I'm actually going to say a shocker. I think he might go to Florida. He might go to Florida and be the Florida quarterback. If he wants to prove himself and be like, look, I'm one of the best quarterbacks in the entire country, he got to go to the SEC and prove himself. And what a great conference to go to, especially Florida, where you're trying to rebuild this program with their new coach, John Summerall. Go get a guy like Dylan Raiola, and maybe it'll help your program a little bit.
Yeah.
Next quarterback, we already probably know where he's going to go. Brendan Sorsby. Same thing, fit and surprise team.
He's a hard one because he is a prototypical quarterback.
He's also 25.
He is. He's older, but hey, that hasn't stopped anyone in the past. I mean, Shuck got drafted as a second-round pick, and he's 35 years old.
But he had a reason. Sorsby hasn't been injured. Sorsby's just 25 years old.
Mm-hmm. He's a damn good football player, though.
He is.
Playing in bum-ass Cincinnati with Matthew McDoom, like just up there just chilling out in the cold. So what makes the most sense for Brendan Sorsby? Honestly, I think going somewhere a lot warmer and down south. Whether that's I think Taylon Green's a senior. Whether that's going to Arkansas and trying to fit in an Arkansas system and just going down to the SEC and trying to win. I mean, or if you don't really like that idea, you could try to get into Kentucky. I think that's my surprise. Kentucky's my surprise. I would go to Arkansas if I were Sorsby. Go a little bit deeper in the South. Get yourself some really good Southern food. I mean, go ball out. I mean, they got a new coach. Uh, go ball out, or go to Kentucky and just be mid for the rest of your career. But
That's true.
Sorsby's going to be fourth round pick next year. I'm excited for it. But
For me, I think I'm gonna agree with you on the standpoint of what you said about Raiola going to Texas Tech. I think the best fit for Brendan Thorsby is Texas Tech. He fits that offense the best, in my opinion. He runs the air raid style at Cincinnati. He can run the air raid here at Texas Tech, and he'll fit in perfectly. My surprise pick too. I'm gonna go Kentucky as well. I think Kentucky looking for a quarterback, especially experienced, especially with Will Stein as the OC. He's good at he was good at Oregon. I think he's going to look for an experienced guy, and what a great guy would be Brendan Thorsby to go in there and help the Kentucky Wildcats. I would hate it because he got to play Tennessee every year, so I'd hate it. But bring it on, bring Brendan Thorsby on to the SEC. Come on. Next name up, we know this is not really well, he's big, he's huge, but DJ Lagway, we probably know where he's going. We know where he's going because that's where he committed before he committed to Florida. Anyways, he committed to Ole Miss, not LSU. He committed to Ole Miss to play for Lane Kiffin, and then he decommitted, understanding that he wanted to sit a year and learn behind Graham Mertz. And look what that's done for him so far. But what do you think the surprise? We already know the fit was like LSU. We know that's where he should go. He should go to LSU. But what's the surprise fit that you can see DJ Lagway going to?
Bama. It could happen. And do you think he would not start next year? If you had an option between Lagway or if Ty Simpson leaves and you have an option between Lagway and some other idiot who's a 5-star, you're going Lagway.
You're going Lagway because his prowess is like better anyways.
I mean, actually, the real surprise would be Clemson because that means they'd actually use the portal. But, I mean, I think they're good on – I think they like the type of quarterback that they got at Clemson. That's for sure.
Yeah. The surprise team for me, and this might come to a shocker to you as well, I'm actually going to go Ole Miss. I'm going to go Ole Miss. I think he's going to stay to his commitment. Not really. We know he's going to LSU. But I think he would stay to his commitment and go, oh, look, okay, you're losing Trinidad Chambliss. You're losing Austin Simmons.
Austin Simmons is still going to be there, right?
He probably entered transfer portal, though. Most likely. If he knows he has a chance to go play for Lane Kiffin again, he might go play for Lane Kiffin. Unless they get DJ Lagway, then he'll stay. But I think he's just waiting to see what happens. Austin Simmons. He's waiting to see. But anyways, I think Ole Miss could be a shout. And here this one, I also have this one in the back of my mind. I would love to see it because I love to see what they could do to him and what they can help. Oregon. Take him to Oregon, see what they can do, and see if they can fix his mechanics. Because if they fix his mechanics, then Oregon might win a national championship because I don't know who's stopping that pure talent of DJ Lagway. Himself. Yep. I think we have another one that pretty stable. That we probably know where he's going. Sam Leavitt. I mean, I've been seeing crystal ball projection to Virginia Tech to be James Franklin quarterback. So, I mean, that sounds reasonable. But I've also seen LSU to be with Lane Kiffin as well. So,
I mean, again, only one quarterback can really go to LSU and be their starter.
Yeah.
And if it's between Leavitt and Lagway, I'm taking Lagway. I love Leavitt, but you're going to take the stuff that Lagway already got, which is the power, the strength, the throw power, the speed.
Running ability.
Yeah. You're going to take that because you can work on accuracy, you can work on the tools, but God-given stuff you can't work on.
And Lane Kiffin can fix that stuff because when Jackson Dart got to Ole Miss, he was not a very accurate guy because he transferred from USC. And USC, you would think Lincoln Riley would have had him straight, but he wasn't that good. And when he went to Ole Miss, he fixed him. And now look at Jackson Dart.
Sam Levitt, Northwest. No, that would be pretty crazy though. No, it's kind of hard for Levitt because again, he's kind of like Sorsby, prototypical quarterback. Like
True pocket passer.
I already said Arkansas. I can't say Arkansas again. Um,
I can see Virginia Tech though.
I could see Virginia Tech too, but to just keep it colorful and be different, I don't want to.
There's a lot of teams out there.
Man, you know what I would really like though, and this is out there because we don't know what they're gonna do. Sam Levitt at Indiana would be really cool.
That would be nice. That
That'd
would be
nice. No disrespect to Fernando Mendoza's younger brother.
yeah. I agree.
Guys, though, I'd go Indiana. Real school, probably VT.
Okay, the real school we know is probably will be VT because he's projected to go there, and I believe that's a James Franklin pick, anyways. But my pick is going to be Oregon. I think if Lagway goes to LSU, what's his name? Dan Lanning's going to be like, look, we need to go get a guy that knows what to do. He's a pure passer. And what has Dan Lanning done with the pure passers lately? Made them into stars. I mean, Bo Nix, Dylan Gabriel, true passer at Oregon.
Yeah.
Dante Morrison worked on his passing. Not been great this year. Last year, he was a better passer than he was this year.
Only thing I'd say is Dante Moore doesn't have to come out this year.
He doesn't have to, but if Dante Moore does come out, which it's looking like he might come out,
hopefully,
if he comes out, then I think this is a perfect spot for Sam Levitt. And my surprise team would probably be Miami. If Miami don't get Raiola, this is where Levitt goes in Miami.
But I'm saving Miami and Florida and USF really for some of these other guys.
Now,
go ahead.
One of the talks of the transfer portal was the guy from Old Dominion, Colton Joseph. Strong arm, big quarterback, prototypical. Most say he might go to Oklahoma to replace John Mateer.
If Mateer comes out.
To me personally, I think he's the best fit for Indiana. Indiana's offense. He's the prototypical. He throw the ball. He's a good deep ball thrower. He's accurate. He's on time. And he's older. He's an old quarterback. And I feel like Kirk Cignetti's going to be like, yep, give me him. He's old. He's good to go.
Oklahoma State.
That's where Mestamaker's going.
No. Because Old Dominion kid's already going to be there. He's already going to have the tracksuit on. He's going to be ready. Oklahoma State is the perfect landing spot for Colton because it just screams mid. Just screams
and
6-6.
My surprise team for Colton Joseph would be Arkansas. I believe Silverfield likes the mid quarterbacks, and Colton Joseph, I don't think he's mid. I think he's a really decent quarterback, very underrated in my opinion.
My surprise pick would be North Texas because they lost Mestamaker, and they're going to need a quarterback. Why not go get Midas man of all?
All right. Into Mestamaker then. We're going to go to Drew Mestamaker.
North Texas, he already came from there. He can't.
I think we could possibly see him go to Indiana, replace.
I think Kirk's and I'm hesitant on Indiana every time because I think Kirk can just go, you know what? We're rocking with Mendoza too, and that's going to be our quarterback. And we're not going to go out and get anybody from the portal. Or he could go balls to the walls. We're going to go get Raiola or Lagway or Byron Brown because you're telling me that if you are any of these quarterbacks that are one of the top guys and you get a call from Kirk, you're going to go be a part of something at Indiana. You're not just another quarterback on the list of quarterbacks that went there. You know? Tyler, you remember Curtis Roy. You remember Tyler Cherry. You remember Fernando Mendoza.
Yeah, that's true. One of the last names.
I'm
sorry. Go ahead.
Mestamaker. Don't play with Mestamaker. Come on now. No. Mestemaker, good quarterback. Really, really good quarterback. I'm racking my brain with all of the Miami.
Miami. I could see Miami too.
This
I could
Miami
see Miami.
man, you go get yourself a powerful arm who like it don't matter. Fuck it. Throw the ball deep down the field. And I think Miami is one of the first schools that's going to patent this. We're going to go get a quarterback. He's going to be here for like a year or two, and then he's gone.
I could see Florida State as well.
Florida State would be interesting. I feel like a lot of people are getting cold on Florida State.
That is true. Me, I'm gonna agree with you on the best fit for me is probably Miami. The surprise,
Army. Go back to the American.
with Godspeed.
Yeah, mm-hmm. You go with Texas State and go be in the Pac-12.
Yeah, but my surprise team for him, I don't really have one. I think it would be Oklahoma State because that's where his former head coach is. That would be my surprise team. I'd be like, why are you going to Oklahoma State? I know you want to
step up from North Texas. That is true.
But why would you want to follow your old head coach?
Well, and also, why would you want to go to
Oklahoma State?
Yes, yeah. The Panhandle. Let us go chill out with the tumbleweeds.
And on to the last name. He's one of the highest ranked quarterbacks in the portal. He's a former 4-star. Been around two places. Started out at Oregon State and finished his last season at Michigan State. Adrian Chiles.
Aiden Chiles.
Oh, yeah. Why did I say Adrian? Aiden Chiles.
Adrian Chiles. I'm a terrible quarterback, and my head coach got fired, Adrian.
Aiden Chiles.
Trash. He's trash. He's poo-poo garbage.
He's one of the highest-ranked quarterbacks in the portal.
He can't run with the football. He can't pass it more than 5 yards. I mean, this man is bona fide scrub. No, he's got tools that can be worked on. He just needs to go to a good system that's going to actually develop his tools and give him opportunity. Michigan State is probably the highest he's going. Oregon State to Michigan State, he's going back down because he didn't do anything this past year to warrant him going up. Please don't bark, you nasty dog.
Could he be one of these quarterbacks that go to the Pac-12, the new Pac-12, and prove himself in the Pac-12?
Maybe. I'm thinking more of like a Houston, Louisville.
He ain't going to Houston. Houston just got that 5-star kid. What's his name? Henderson coming in.
Weirder things have happened, man.
I can see him going to Louisville.
Eastern Carolina.
Yeah, that makes sense. They just lost Caden Hauser, too.
Caden Hauser's in the portal. He's definitely going up. He played pretty well. Go to Coastal. Go to Coastal Carolina. No, App State, they just lost A.J. Swan.
Yeah. So
don't bark at me. I'll put you in the timeout corner.
What if it was crazy and they go, oh, I want you at Texas A&M to back up Arch for a year and back up Reed for a year?
No, I wouldn't. Because look at how that happened in South Carolina with my boy.
Could Chiles go to Kentucky, though? Be the Kentucky quarterback under Will Stein? Well, I mean, look at Will Stein. Look at Will Stein's done with Dylan Gabriel and Bo Nix and Dante Moore.
Miss out on a bowl game? That's fine.
I'm just talking about what he's done with these quarterbacks and developed them. So.
Man, I would love to be saying Vanderbilt because Pavi is leaving, but they just got the number one recruit in one of the best quarterback recruits.
Yeah.
Florida. Well, no, Aiden Chiles ain't going to know Florida, but
Florida State,
maybe. Boston College could be looking for a quarterback.
They lost Luke Croman.
Go play in the cold, Aiden. Go play in the cold. Go put your little pads on. Go play in the cold. Has a Michigan State or Michigan player ever flipped to the other school?
I don't think, but quarterback-wise, no.
God, imagine he goes to Michigan, backs up Bryce Underwood for 3 years.
He can't. He's a junior.
He just sits there, like, on the sideline after he's graduated, like, spilling.
He's like, are you still going to put me in? Are you going to put me in?
They've got new jerseys. He's still wearing, like, the 2025 jersey.
And he goes, are you going to put me in now?
He doesn't even have the pads on. He's just sitting there. Give me the headset, coach. Who the
Yeah,
out of here?
yeah.
I'd say his best spot is probably a team in the American
I
Conference.
like Kentucky though. I think Kentucky fits him perfect.
Kentucky, if they want to take a shot on him,
Or Arkansas. Arkansas fits him perfect too.
I've already gone Arkansas, so I can go Kentucky. Eastern Carolina would be the one that I feel most comfortable
Eastern
about.
Carolina is good too. Yeah, I
Hey,
believe that's it.
not just because I've been head, but no, Eastern Carolina doesn't get enough credit for how loyal and like kind of low key good they're getting. I think we're going to see some ECU guys if they stay long enough in the draft in the upcoming years.
Yeah, I agree. On to the running backs, who you don't know a whole lot about.
Nothing. I'm shooting blind here.
All right, the biggest name I really want to talk about is the running back from Texas, Kertravion Wisner. The do it all back, can catch out of the backfield, can run over people, can do it all, and he's entered the portal. Bennett, as a watching football, you've seen Texas, Oh, it looks like he disconnected. But anyways, Kertravion Wisner, one of the best. I think he's gonna be really good.
I hit the button to
leave.
pull up. No, I hit the button to pull up running backs, and it's pulling up Food Line. And so I clicked the X button, and it X'd me out as well.
Oh, you're good. Well, running back from, like I said, Texas, Kertravion Wisner was the lead back for the most of the year for Texas. He was battling injuries this year, so he didn't get to, do what he did best. But he's entered the portal. This feels like a Notre Dame pick to me, going to get a guy like Kertravion Wisner after losing Jeremiah Love and the second guy that they had as well. But Bennett, I know you don't know a lot about running backs, but where do you think Kertravion Wisner's fit is?
Man, he got offers from everywhere, but he only committed to Texas. This is a shot in the dark. Like you'd think, oh man, didn't really work out for me here at Texas. I'm stuck in this backfield, which this is what running backs are getting to. And I think the NFL's having to switch its mind around from where it's been for the past 20 years to what college football is giving them, which is running backs that have not carried over, they don't have 1,000 rushing yards, who don't have over 200 carries. We're getting running backs who are utility guys who switch in and out with three other people. And Texas is one of those where Bijan, you had what's the kid, Brooks kid, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Brooks, and then you had Jaden Blue. Like you had a lot of these guys over the past couple of years all trying to get carries. And so Wisner's just been that shit out of luck when it comes to that. So as a shot in the dark, Florida could be in play. Notre Dame, but they always have good running backs. But
that's my fit for me, though. You go get a guy like Kertravion Wisner who does it all,
and
like Jeremiah Love
immediately.
You would really replace. My sleeper team would be Florida. I think Florida needs
it's just you're shooting in the dark here with your Wisner because you're going to have to be okay with, I'm not going to have over 1,000 rushing yards. I'm not going to take the top off of defense every single play. Like, I've got to actually work on being a good running back and try to save my treads as much as I possibly can to get as good of a draft pick as I can be. So that way, in 3 years, I'm not out of the NFL.
Yeah, that is
true. Because that's where we're at with running backs is you're not AP anymore. You're not AD. You're not going for every single down. Jonathan Taylor is the only one of the only running backs left where I go, yeah, he could play every down.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, either you're a specialist like McCaffrey is, like where you're basically just an extra wide receiver in the backfield, or you're a rotational back.
See, I think if he goes to Florida, he's going to be that role of McCaffrey because they already have Damian Ball, the big power runner at Florida.
Yeah. Oklahoma wouldn't be bad either. Texas to Oklahoma, it's not a pipeline you see a lot, but Jaden Ott's going to be coming out into the draft this year. I know that. So Oklahoma's going to be looking for a new running back.
Yeah, that is true, yes. But like I said, I think my fit for him is Notre Dame. That just fits him the best, in my
Now,
opinion.
Hollywood Smothers, on the other hand, if this motherfucker does not go to UCLA or to Cal or literally Stanford or somewhere in California, he's doing a disservice to his name. Or at least go to Hollywood, Florida.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. He ain't gonna do that though. He ain't gonna.
If he goes to UCLA and they don't have an ad that is him standing on the Hollywood sign,
Why are
burn the
you
entire-
there?
Burn
Why
it down. Burn
Yeah,
the
why are
entire,
you there? Why are you there?
burn college football to the ground.
Well, the next running back, you don't probably know him a whole lot, but I've seen him. He's really good. AJ Green, the running back from Arkansas.
The wide receiver from Alabama.
Running back from Arkansas.
I don't even see this man on my damn
AJ
list.
Green, running back from Arkansas.
I see Cade Yakmeali from Wisconsin. It's a white man. He knows how to run the football. Yeah, listen. What's his archetype? That's the only
He's
thing.
He's a receiving back.
Hold up, CJ Baxter entered the portal.
Yeah, he just entered the portal. Both Texas running backs entered the portal.
CJ Baxter's going to fucking Indiana. No, CJ Baxter's going
Michigan. Oklahoma.
Michigan, man.
Michigan still got what's his name?
Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? What happens on fourth down?
They have that young guy too. He's a freshman. They're good.
Don't be surprised when CJ Baxter, CJ Baxter goes to Michigan. Don't be surprised. I told you.
That sounds like
homie from Arkansas. Only where if you're leaving Arkansas, that means you must be good at football because the only way you can go is up. So I'm expecting South Carolina to come calling. And that's not a huge upgrade. I'm expecting South Carolina. I'm expecting like Florida State. I'm expecting calls from Tulane. I'm expecting calls from what's a shitty Big 12 school? Cincinnati.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta get somewhere where people are going to get your eyes on you. That's the only way you're going to be successful.
I agree. I think the fit for him is Kentucky. I believe.
Why would you leave Arkansas to go to Kentucky?
Because.
No, that makes no fucking sense.
I mean, he'll get his name out there.
He's gone down again for another loss of yards.
But Kentucky likes those pass catching backs, and he fits that system.
Name one running back that's come out of Kentucky that's been any good in the league.
Benny Snell.
Shut the fuck up.
Chris Rodriguez.
Oh my God! And that's the list. That's the whole list. Like
Ray Davis.
Now, granted, name a running back from Arkansas that's been any good. It's been a minute.
Darren McFadden.
That's like more than 10 years ago.
I'm trying. Hold on. Let me get my bag. Hold on. I got to think.
Wisconsin would be a low key a good spot for him too.
Let me get my bag. Let me think. Arkansas running back. Raheem Sanders used to play for Arkansas.
Now he's at South Carolina.
Rocket? No, he's in the league.
But he was at South Carolina last year.
He was at, but he started. I mean, that counts. He started at Arkansas. Who did they have?
Auburn wouldn't be bad either.
Yeah, Auburn needs a back though. Bad. Auburn needs a back. Bad.
Or you could go Penn State because they're losing Singleton.
Yeah, but they got the other guy that's gonna stay.
You can always use second back.
They could. They and he's a pass catcher, and the other guy's more of a runner. So, that would fit. You're right. Though the one other guy I want to talk about, they've been talking about him a lot in the portal too, is the guy from Rutgers.
Rutgers low-key has a great running backs coach. Whoever that guy is needs to be hired somewhere else. Novus, who are you talking about? Who are you talking about, Novus?
Who, me?
No, Novus. Talking to the dog.
Samuel Brown the fourth. The guy from Rutgers. He's been talked about a lot in the portal. He's a big power guy. But he can do everything.
That's Samuel Brown the fifth.
I mean, yeah, not the fourth. I'm stupid.
V is the fifth.
I'm stupid.
6'1", 218.
He's a power back. He runs very high, so that's what concerns me about this running back. But other than that, I think this could be a Clemson running back right here.
They're not going to go after anyone in the portal. So this is the interesting thing about him. All right, he had offers from A&M, Arizona State, Tennessee, Wisconsin, Nebraska, Ole Miss, Duke, Kentucky, Penn State, and Baylor, and Virginia, and he still went Rutgers. So either, because I don't know how Rutgers structures their stuff, either he's really smart or he was so dumb that he got in trouble that he couldn't go to one of those big schools. But I'm pretty sure Rutgers is one of those where you have to be pretty smart to play there.
Yeah, he has to be brilliantly smart.
So because it's a private school, right?
Yeah.
So you have to be really smart. So Rutgers, he must have gone there academically. Stanford makes a lot of sense academics-wise. If he just wants to play football, and he's a big old power back, Washington.
He could go to Vandy because Vandy, you got to be smart to go.
Vandy needs one. Washington, they're losing Jonah Coleman to the draft.
Yeah,
might be a nice place for him to go because they love power backs up there.
Yeah.
And imagine you're playing Washington in December of next year, and it's light snow's dripping down on you, and you are a Mike linebacker, and you see the offensive lineman push open your defensive line, and you see a 218-pound, 6'1" man, no arm sleeves, maybe a wristband on one arm, and there's no tire bomb on him, and he just makes contact with you. You ain't gonna walk right for the rest of your life.
Yeah, I know. And he's one of those crazy guys. He used to hit every player's helmet too. So he crazy.
Cam Scatterboo. Well, not Cam Scatterboo levels. Stupid. Cam Scatterboo levels of crazy.
But yeah, that's gonna be all for the transfer portal because that's the only basically two guys I wanted to talk about because they were the two top guys. I forgot about C.J. Baxter though. I believe he's going to be the number one guy taken out of the portal. He might go to Michigan, like you said. I could see Clemson for C.J. Baxter if they use the portal. If they use the portal, I can see C.J. Baxter going there.
I don't know how many white guys are in the portal. That's really what we need to say.
All right, but Ben, I got a trivia for you.
All right.
Currently, it can also be you. It can also be interim too. Currently in the NFL, how many head coaches are a part of the Shanahan tree?
Fuck, man.
Including interim.
That's Kyle Shanahan.
Oh, no. I'll give you a number. There's 15 or there's 14.
That are head coaches.
Yes, there's 14. And I'm going to do it based off the start of the year. So not now, but that is coaching now. But it's also based off the start of the year.
So, like, Brian Callahan was...
Brian Callahan counts, yes.
All right, so you have Kyle Shanahan. You had Robert Saleh was the head coach, but not anymore, so he doesn't count. Daniel was his OC 1 year. So he counts.
Mike McDaniel, yes.
Mike McDaniel. You have D'Amico Ryans was his DC. You have, let's see, Pete Carroll's no. Sean Payton's no. Reed's no. Who's the head coach? Harbaugh's no. Other Harbaugh's no. Tomlin's a no. Stefanski?
Correct.
What was he? Was he?
He's the McConnell tree, but McConnell's from McVay and McVay's from Shanahan. So
Stefanski, and then
there's
Taylor,
another.
Zach Taylor is,
McVay.
Hang on. There's another tree, the McVay tree, right?
Not really.
Okay, but is Taylor from McVay or from Shanahan?
Shanahan.
McVay's from Shanahan? Okay. Zach Taylor. Okay. Then you've got let's go AFC South. You've got Steichen was Eagles. But is Sirianni from Shanahan? No. Okay, so he's not. So
No,
Steichen is.
no. Keep on the same track. Steichen is.
Steichen is. Who do you coach with?
He coached with McVay. He was quarterbacks coach for McVay, and then
Where?
he went.
And then he became the Eagles OC.
And then he came to Eagles OC,
Okay.
and now he's
Steichen.
the head coach for the Colts.
Liam Cohen was from Bucks because Canales was also from Bucks, but Canales was Liam Cohen was from Rams originally. Was Canales also from Rams?
Canales is yes, but he's dead from the Shanahan tree. McVay grabbed him first, took him with him. He was the first. He was one of the. Him and O'Connell was one of the first two guys to come to
And,
the McVay.
Kevin O'Connell, but we'll get to the NFC North. But Cohen's Shanahan, McVay, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Then you've got so that's those three Titans interim right now. I don't know if he's from Shanahan or not. I don't even remember who their interim head coach is. You with me? Or are you frozen? Uh
Back.
oh. Frozen over here in the corner.
Yeah.
Was who's the interim for the Titans?
Some dude named Simmons. He's not from the McVay tree
Okay.
or the Shanahan tree.
We're gonna go West, AFC West. You've got Aaron Glenn's not. You've got Vrabel's not. Although
No.
technically Vrabel worked with Stefanski in Cleveland last year, but he didn't originate from there before he got his first head coaching job.
Can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
I can hear you now. You're good.
All right. Never mind about Vrabel. Then you've got we already went with McDaniel from the Dolphins. And then who's the other bum team over there? Bills. McDermott. He's not. McDermott's not. Uh-oh. Well, it's just me now. So we're going to keep piddling on. AFC, we've done all AFC. NFC, you've got NFC North. You have Dan Campbell's not. Is. Vikings guy is. Then you've got.
Can't hear anything now.
But they can. So that's where I'm going. They can hear me.
Huh?
They can hear me. How about now? You can hear me. Can you hear me now? All right. I'm going to keep on talking to them.
Hold on.
Okay. But to finish up, I don't even remember who the head coach of the Packers is. It's escaping me. Dan Quinn's not. Bears wise, Ben Johnson's not. But Dan Quinn's not. Sirianni might be. Dable's gone. Kafka is Reed Tree. Surprise. And then Cowboys, Schottenheimer's not either. In the South, Bowles isn't. Also not in there is the man, the myth, the legend. Kellen Moore is also not part of the tree. Then you've got Falcons is Raheem Morris. Raheem Morris is. This is hilarious. Can you hear me at all?
I still can't hear you now.
Damn. I think that's all of them. You'll have to re-listen to it later. I'm done.
Okay. Well, if they can hear me, this has been Inside the Cage. I'm your host, Brady Johnson. Here with me, as always, the man, the myth, the legend, the brother of Cowboys tight end, Jake Ferguson. And we will see you later.